and welcome to OB Acres. Today is August, what is it, August 25th? Should I look at that? 26th, August 26th. And I haven't done a video in quite a while. Last week I was not feeling well. I had really bad cold. I didn't do a whole lot. This week I've been working on the bin, my old bin. I'll show you here in a second, but just give a quick update. There's nothing happening with the bin. They still ain't got the parts. I haven't even talked to the guy. I tried calling a little bit ago, he didn't answer. So I don't know. I'm sure he wants to get it done as much as I do, because I'm sure he's gonna want paid, but I'll try calling him again later today. But I've been working on this off and on all week. It rained again last night. It's got another 2 tenths. We went to Amish country yesterday. Met up with some friends for his birthday. So we were going yesterday, but I worked on this Monday. Today's Thursday. I worked on it Monday and Tuesday a little bit. And you can see, I used to have all this plastic when I first did this 20 years ago. Probably 22, 23 years ago. This was all plastic and it broke, and I learned my lesson. Once you come on the ground, but I redid it as best I could for now. The reason I'm redoing it is I'm having to add 2 wires up top. There's going to be a roof auger on this bin for the leg, so I had to add a couple wires for a motor. So I figured, well, I'm going to do that, I might as well redo this all. I got a little time. I might as well make it right. So I redid everything. I took all the plastic was running on the concrete here. I ripped all that out. It was broken and water had got in, but I ran rigid. redid my blower here. Did all that. Got that wired in this morning. Should show some video of it, but it's so time consuming. I gotta run back and forth for parts. But I put this box in. Used to have a T here, and I took that out and put that in. I think it's gonna be nice. That'll hold up for a long time now. But I had to took all this down, redid all this stuff, and it's metal from the way up already, but it used to be I had plastic before, but it's gonna be all metal now. So that's what I'm working on today. I want to get this completely done today so I can move on to something else. Now, when it rained, I was going to clean this up and put more stone down here. But it's just not enough hours in the day. But I got these wires pulled in from the bin. I got conduit going out there. Got all my motor starters mounted. I don't know if you can see that. I got them all mounted. I want to do a little bit of pre-wiring. I can wire my power from the paint over here of individual breakers. That's probably what I'll work on tomorrow. But I got labels. So I'm gonna label them: leg, swing auger, unloading auger, and then I need one for the short little auger for the drying bin, and then this will be the rough auger. I got a contact coming for that. So then this is gonna be my overloads. I got overloads this will be my overload for the leg. So got to protect the leg more than anything. So that's where I'm at on that. So I can show some video, but it just takes so long to do any of this stuff. I gotta get some wire. Because my wire was short going. There's an outlet inside the bin, but I never use it. I just didn't feel like ripping it up. If I rip it out, then I gotta plug that hole, so there's no sense in doing that. But there is a light up there that I do use, so I gotta hook that in. My wire's not long enough now because my T's a little shorter, but it's fine. I'll get that. I just need to get a couple pieces of 10-foot wire. So let me get that, and then I'll show a little video of me doing that. Alright, so I got this wire. Oh, that's the wire here. I'm going to hook onto this other one and shove it through. bolt here and 4 in. All I gotta do is make my connections here, and we'll be good. I gotta run this black wire over here too, because it's gonna be a switch. Alright, I'm back. I got all my stuff. I caulked the hole in there real quick. Yeah, I wired up. See, I'm gonna wire up these together real quick. All the green. It's so humid out here. I'm ready for fall. I had enough of this shit. I'll get a closer look at it. I know it's too far away, but I don't have it. I don't wanna get my tripod right on there, but so that's the power to the light, the black wire. Neutral's on this side, the big wire, and then that's the power feeding the light and the outlet. So I'll power that all the time. Now I gotta wire this, my stop start station up. It's right here, and I'm not sure which wires are which. I gotta go trace them out. Stop start station. I gotta go do that, so I'm gonna shut it off for a little bit. So I got this all wired up, the outlet and the switch and outlet. I turned it back on, I think. But now I got wired to stop-start station in 3 wires. You got, you know, a stop-start station, you got your stop button, which is the red one here. See it pointing in the green one. This come off my other bin. I want to use it over here because the other one was leaking. So I'm not going to use this on that bin's going to be, the push button station is going to be on the leg. So I'm just going to reuse this. But I had to determine, I don't have these labels, I had to determine which one was my stop. It goes to the, it's going to be the one that has power. So I just checked it. I can check it again, but to show you, it's this one right here. I don't know if you can see that. This one right here has power. If I look down, bring this up here so you can see it. My other meter, the battery went dead, so I'm going to use this old Simpson. I don't know if you can see that or not. This is the one that has power, the other two do not. So this one I hooked to the stop side. It starts the circuit, so I want to hook that one to the side of the stop button. And then hook this wire in here with one of the other ones, and then the other one gets hooked into this side. So I'm gonna turn the power off. Alright, I got it wired in. I'm gonna see if it works. I don't want these powered up. These are gonna be powered, have power on them, but better be careful. Better put some wire nuts on them. That'll have a long enough wire. I gotta need some seal tight. I finished hooking that motor back up. Let's go turn on and try it and see what happens. This breaker here. Ooh, it's coming on right away, so that's not good. It's not wired right there. Them 2 wires need flipped. I can show you on my print. Later I'll show you why. If you wire the, I know I got the stop one right, but I didn't have them labeled, so I don't know. I wasn't sure which was right. It was 50-50 chance. But these 2 wires, one going to the green, the one going to the green stop, these are reversed, which will make it come on all immediately. If I would hit the stop button, it would drop out, but it's going to come right back on. I just got to reverse these 2. Or I can put that wire over on that side. Either way it'll work. Let's do that instead, because I don't think this will leak. the hell it matters which way it is. Yeah, that sounded good, Si, didn't it? Come on. Yeah, hear it come on? Oh yeah, it's working good. I just gotta reverse this thing. Okay. So I got it. Now I just gotta wire these wires in up for the light up there. The light is not on, is it? It's off. Okay. But this should be a lot more weatherproof than what it used to be. I can even put cover on that. Something, but I should put a disconnect down here for the motor. I don't know if I can find it. Don't need to be a heavy duty one, but I just gotta wire that light in and then wait for my motor. So there it is. So here's my print that I drew up for all my motors. My bin unload, which this is the one I'm working on. I'm calling it bin 1 unload. And then this is my whole circuit. And stop start station. So that red button is the stop button. So the first wire was right here. I was talking about it's going to have power all the time. As you can see, it's coming from the power, L1. Then these two wires, 21 and 22, are the two I had reversed. So if I wire this wire over here, it's going to have power all the time whenever until the stop button's pushed. So I just had them reverse, and once I reverse them, then it works. You hit the start button, it gives power. This is your motor starter. It gives power to that, and then this contact is hooked in, is mechanically interlocked with this starter. So once you hit the start button, this continues the loop and then gives it power until you hit the stop button. So that's why, if anybody understands that. But this is my whole circuit I drew up for all my whole grain setup. The leg, the swing auger, bin on the 3 bins, and I got interlocks built in there for safety purposes, so I can't run the swing auger when I'm unloading the drying bin, because you don't want to overload the leg, and vice versa. When I'm unloading out of the new bin number 3 unload, I cannot run the swing auger either. And I have to have the swing auger on to unload out of bin 3, because that's the way it's going to unload. I'm sorry. So when the swing auger's on, I cannot run bin number 2 unload. So it's kind of interlocked and vice versa. So I should probably I do have bin number 3 unload on the swing auger. So I guess that covers all the bases. But I probably should also have that. I don't know if I need an interlock so it won't run when bin 2 is running, but I don't have to worry about that. I just don't want somebody overloading it if I'm not here. The boy's here, so I want to make sure it's protected. 11M is your leg, so the leg has to be on for any of these, for bin number 2 unload to work, bin number 2 short auger, and bin number 3 unload to work. It has to be on for any of them to work. So, just protection. Bin number 2 is just not going to run into the leg right now. I might eventually do that if I get a little short auger and a different unload, but that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna break here, get cleaned up, hook up that light yet, but I'm gonna take a break for lunch. So just wanted to make another video that everybody's been asking about. Oh, I just got off the phone with the bin guy, Evans, the guy I'm buying the bin from, and he gave me an update. The bin, supposedly the parts are shipped for the bin, and they're on their way. That's what he said. He said the Amish guys that are building it are waiting to build it. So hopefully next week the bin will go up. And then the leg, he was going to deliver the leg and wanted me to store it inside, but he never showed up. And I haven't talked to him in 2 weeks, but I guess one of the leg sections was damaged, so he had to call them, and he's getting a new one shipped. So that should be supposed to be here the first week of September. So September's gonna be busy. So that's the update. Hopefully, first week of September stuff starts happening. So, all right. Well, hope you enjoy this video and give me a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.